Hello everyone, my name is Florice, and if you've come across my page, then welcome. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to connect with me and have some interesting dialogue. I have been gone from my page for quite a while, so there's just a quick little disclaimer here. If you are new to the channel, again, thank you so much for coming. Please make sure you subscribe if some of this message resonates with you. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button and share this with any and everyone that you feel like can benefit from the conversation. My channel is called All Things VC because I don't really have an aesthetic. The aesthetic is me. So my channel will encompass many things that I myself like to do or like to talk about. And in particular, I've been gone for a while trying to figure out if YouTube was something that I wanted to do and if content creation was something that was for me. I don't take it lightly and I don't just post to post. So it had to be something meaningful. And I prayed about it for a while. And these next few avenues of content is more along what I like to do, more aligned with what I feel like is my purpose and hopefully something that you can benefit from. But nevertheless, let's save all formalities for another video. My shirt, as you can see, says One Tough Mother, and it encompasses what this message will be about for today. So specifically, I'm talking to moms today. Sorry, dads. If you are a single parent, however, feel free to stay, and I would love to talk and connect with you as well. But over this pandemic, and while I've taken my hiatus away from my channel, I did a lot of thinking, a lot of soul searching, a lot of trying to figure out where exactly, like I said, I wanted to be able to take things. And the one thing that I know well is motherhood. I have 4 beautiful children, a 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a soon-to-be 2-year-old. And they define me. If you were to take my, and I'm pretty sure you'll hear some of them in the background, and moms, you can definitely understand that. But if you were to take my name, put it in a dictionary, the definition would be their pictures. And I wanted to speak to my moms out there, and we'll just place the title to this video here. If you haven't already seen by the title, clicking on the video or the description, we'll be talking about moms with mental health, or monologue about mothers and mental health. So many times I feel like as society, mothers are perpetuated to be strong images in their household. They are backbones of their families, and they don't really get the due diligence to be able to be vulnerable and weak sometimes. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm gonna deviate just for a little second here and speak directly to my Black moms. There is a societal image perpetuated with us of strength. And while it's great to have, assorted with that comes anger, bitterness, rage, and sometimes it's a little bit difficult to be able to navigate those areas, right? Or those labels, perhaps. I know for me in particular, as a Black mother, asking for help is something that has been foreign to me. Being vulnerable is something that has been foreign to me because we are looked upon as the pillars of strength. So when we are weak, it has to be something wrong, right? Or there has to be something else going on within the household. Now, to deviate back to mothers in general, of all races, when was the last time, and feel free to answer me in the comments, when was the last time that you took a moment to yourself? And I mean a real moment, not a shower, using the bathroom, getting dressed, putting on your makeup, or getting prepared for work. A real moment to just step outside of being a mom and being the individual you. So for instance, the last time that I myself was just Florice, that I wasn't a mom, that I wasn't a wife, that I was just me, was probably right now in this moment here. And it's odd because I'm speaking to you guys as a mom and about the subject of being a mother, but this is the best me that I know how to be. And if you know me personally, and if you're my family or my friends, you know that communication and dialogue is something that I feel very comfortable with, and it makes me feel the most at home. I love to write. I love to write poems. I love to read. Anything that invokes thought, I'm a proponent and a big advocate for, if you will. But yeah, I want you to answer me that. When was the last time that you were just an individual? See, as a mother, we feel like the best thing that we could possibly do is take care of our children to the best of our abilities, when that's probably the biggest faux pas a mother can make, out secondary to taking care of herself. And what I mean to say is, the whole saying of, if you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of anybody else, rings true here. Our children are our children, but we were women before we were mothers. We were individuals before we were wives or girlfriends or babies' moms or, what have you. We were ourself first. So where along the lines did that get cut off? Where did that get lost in translation? Where did we forget to just be that individual? It's a little saddening when you think about it, because you don't want to take time to yourself. You feel like you're being neglectful of your children when that happens, or you're not being the best mother when you say, I just need a moment. But if you don't take a moment to regroup and refocus, you're just running on fumes, and pretty soon you will burn out. Subsequently, that will lead to depression and mental health issues. And where does it become diagnosable if you don't seek treatment, you don't go to therapy, or you don't speak to someone about it? So how many of you out there believe that you're suffering from mental health issues and don't really know it? Mental health has a way of exhibiting itself within your body in a lot of other ways outside of just mind control. Mental health can come in the form of anxiety, can come in the form of body aches, it can come in the form of loss of appetite, sleepless nights, gaining weight, uncontrollable spurts of emotion. It can come in all of that. And I'm no psychologist here, and I don't plan to become one, and I don't claim to be someone that knows it all. I'm speaking to you simply from being a mother who has and still battles with her mental health. And I'm not ashamed to say it. The dialogue for mental health is something that I feel needs to be more on the forefront. We need to have a better conversation about it, to be able to feel like we're vocal enough to be able to be vulnerable and be comfortable saying, you know what, today I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Or, if I just had a few hours away from my children to just relax, breathe, regroup, and refocus myself, I'd be a better mom today. I'd be less liable to snap, or less careless with the food or the homework or the house cleaning, or with your husband, with the intimacy, right? It spills out in places, and you find yourself snapping over the most minute things, and you don't really understand why. And it's because you've allowed yourself to let it build up to a place where now it's uncontrollable. And after so long, just like with any other virus or sickness, it permeates your body to where a quick little R&R session or a massage or a trip to the salon is not going to fix it. Now your mental health is damaged. So let's get to the meat and potatoes of this whole conversation, the whole reason for this. I don't know why, and I don't know how. Like I said, I myself have struggled with wanting to create content that was meaningful, that someone took something away from it, that I myself was proud of, and that I felt like wasn't giving in to the status quo of what YouTube channels or content creators are supposed to be. I don't even know, to be honest with you, if I will edit this and put it out for the world to see. I just know God placed it on my heart to record it. And if it makes it to your television screen, your mobile device, your computer, or something like that, then all praise goes to God, because it was not me, it was His will. If it does make it to you, however, I just want to let you know it is okay to not be okay. It is okay to unravel at the seams every now and again. Hell, it's okay to lose your shit if that's what it's going to take for you to become better, for you to bounce back. See, there's no guide or handbook on how to be a mom. There's no guide or handbook on how to be a wife. There's no guide or handbook on how to be a woman. You got to navigate it as best as you know how and do it to the best of your ability. I'm pretty sure I've made many mistakes. I was a young mom. I got pregnant at 18. And I'm still making mistakes to this day. I can guarantee you. And my mothering skills, my parenthood might not be aligned with what some people would say is best for their kids. But it's what I know how to do. So the first thing that I decided to do to tackle my anxiety was to respect the fact that I'm trying, to stop beating up on myself for not being where I wanted to be at 30 years old now. But the biggest thing I ever did for myself that really helped my mothering and my individuality was I stopped comparing myself. As a society, we have gotten so caught up in comparing ourselves to what we see on the screen or on social media or what we read about that we leave little room for error for ourselves when that's just picture perfect. But behind that is a whole production. You never know what someone else is going through that caused them to get there. All you see is the finish line, but baby, the race was probably long, hard, sweaty, and painful, as is yours. Maybe this will be my calling. Maybe me speaking in the language that I know I can understand will help someone else. And maybe it won't. This video might not get any views. It could go viral. I don't care. I'm doing this for one reason and one reason only. It's to honor myself, and it's to honor whoever out there sees this. Be the best mom that you can be. Be the best person that you can be first. I probably will make a follow-up video in regards to this. And if it does well, and this is something that you guys want to have a dialogue about, or you ladies feel like is beneficial for you, be it you're working right now, you're getting ready for bed, you're winding down, you're cooking dinner for your family, you're in the shower watching me on your laptop or your TV, I don't know. But if this resonates with at least one person, comment down below and let me know. And I promise you, I will make a follow-up video for you. We might even turn this into a series. This could be the first of many episodes, hopefully. If that's what God has for me and to be able to reach you, then let's do it. But I find myself at 30, more established, more mature, more sure of what I want out of my relationships and what I aspire to have for my children, what I want to create for them, saying that I'm not able to do it alone, that I'm not perfect at it, and there's always room to grow. See, I don't have many friends right now, and this might be a forum for me to be able to connect with you. I might be speaking to some of my newest friends. You might even meet someone else in the comments, another mother that needs someone to speak to. I don't know. Like I said, there's no script behind this. There was no rehearsal. This is clearly just me speaking from my heart as one person, one woman to another. Be okay with the fact that it's okay to need help. It's okay to cry. It's okay to get frustrated. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to say that you have mental health issues. We got to take away the stigma and the classification that comes with mental health. When you hear someone is struggling with their mental health or they're having mental health issues, the first thing that you think of is that they're crazy or they're depressed or, they're off the hinges a little bit. Take the stigma out of it. Your mental health. You have your physical health. You have your mental health. If you eat too much, if you eat too little, if you eat too many sugars, if you eat too many fats, if you don't drink a lot of water, you get less sleep, your physical health is altered. Sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way, but it changes. It's the same with your mental health. If you don't love yourself enough, if you don't practice those self-confirming affirmations, if you don't check in with yourself sometimes, and that will be a conversation for the next episode. If you don't check in with yourself, then your mental health can start to chip away. I'm a firm believer in if you don't speak it, you can't heal it. Even if you have to look yourself in the mirror like this and say, I'm not okay. I don't know what it's going to take for me to get okay, but whatever it is, I'm willing to do it. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to cry. I don't know who I'm going to have to speak to. I don't know if I'm going to have to seek professional help. I don't know if I'm just going to have to admit that I don't have it to give right now. All I know is I'm breaking the vulnerability barrier right now to say that I'm not okay, to begin the process to self-heal. Because I love you. And if I don't love you, and if I don't heal you, my kids will suffer, my husband will suffer, my family will suffer. If that's what you have to say, or something along those lines, just to be honest with yourself and transparent, to let it all out, have a good cry, and then get up and take the first step toward wellness, then that's what we do. That's what we do. This video has run on long enough because there's so much that I want to say. And it could be that I'm just bouncing around. I could have said everything without saying anything. Or I could have said nothing without saying everything. I don't know. All I want you to know is that I care about you. It's okay to not be okay. And we're in this together. Take care of yourself tonight in a way that you hadn't been able to take care of yourself before. Because the first step is self-realization, and we just did that tonight. As always, peace, love, and blessings to all my beautiful moms out there. You're doing a great job. You keep doing it no matter what. Don't give up on yourself. I won't give up on you. And until the very next episode regarding monologues with mommies on mental health. Bye.